Game Day Live Extra on WMBD with Kurt Pegler and Patrick Cunningham.
Cubs and Cardinals on the road tonight, but lots of high school sports in Central Illinois on this Friday. Welcome into Game Day Live Extra. I'm Kurt Pegler.
And I'm Patrick Cunningham. We start with baseball. Big 12 conference leader Normal Community coming to Peoria. The Ironmen visit Peoria High. There they are. Gavin Van Hannigan is going to have a fielder's choice over here to second. He's going to get on base and bring home Lucas Beatty. It's going to start a 4-run inning for the Iron. Same inning, Tice Beckman with a single just past third. Scoring is Carter Harris. And now let's turn to on defense. Chase Hendren to Beatty. Over to Harris at first for the double play. The Ironmen sweep the doubleheader over the Lions.
Meanwhile, Notre Dame will travel to Normal. They're going to take on the Normal West Wildcats. Big 12 contest here. Top of the fourth, bases loaded. Mason Kenny grounded to short. He's hustling down the line. He's going to beat this throw. Lawson Alwyn scores. The Irish are in front 1-0. But in the bottom of the inning, Chase Knuth hits a rocket to deep left. That is way on. The Wildcats rally from a 3-1 deficit, and they win the ball game 4-3.
Farmington taking on Eureka, who stands at 26-2. This was a phenomenal game. The Hornets' defense has been shining all year long. How about Cohen Allstedt coming into frame, laying out his body for that great catch? He also had an RBI single to tie the game at 1. Here's Andrew Zimmerman giving the Hornets the lead in the third. Farmers can't come up with that catch. Mason Stoller comes across to make it 2-1. Bottom half of the inning, Lane Wheelwright, hard grounder that gets through. Carter Lambin scores. We are all tied up. Bottom of the sixth, same score, 2-2. Farmer runner at third. Jacob Evans brings him home with the ground out. It's 3-2. Back-to-back hit by pitches to lead off the seventh. The Hornets take advantage. Ben Lapp single. Tanner Wiegand ties it at 3. Eureka has bases loaded, but Jonah Welker gets a massive strikeout to escape the jam. Bottom of the seventh, Wheelwright. Hot shot down the line. Landon Crawford hustling home. Slides in ahead of the tag. It's a Farmers walk-off. 4-3. What a great game today out in Farmington.
Terrific. Other baseball winners, Metamora, East Peoria, Richwoods, and Illini Bluffs. Meanwhile, it's championship night in Big 12 track. The girls' Big 12 track and field meet at Bloomington High will start in the shot put, where Normal Community's Marco Reynolds wins that event with a toss of over 39 feet. She also takes second in the discus. On the track, it's Normal West Julie Bach winning the 800 meters in 2 minutes and 16 seconds. That's a personal best. West's Renee Warren won the 3,200. In the 1,600, Notre Dame's Megan Zoppel with a PR, 5 minutes, 7 seconds. She finishes ahead of Warren and Bach. A close race in the 100 hurdles is Bloomington's Kylie Huffaker the winner. And then in the 4x400 relay, Normal Community is your winner with Kayla Bedecker on the anchor leg. Centennial is your Big 12 team champion with West finishing as runner-up.
Kicking out Cancer Night at Shea Stadium. Metamora in Peak, Limestone in Black. Metamora's Callie Sturgill in the right place. Lets it rip off the deflection. Ball hits the left crossbar and in for the goal. Redbirds up 1-0. Then closing seconds of the first half. What a through ball by Limestone. Created an excellent chance here for Danny Sloan. She's going to win the foot race and score to tie the game 1-1. But Metamora would score 3 goals in the second half to win it 4-1. Nightcap at Shea Stadium. Pekin and Richwoods doing battle. Pekin in pink. How about the very first minute of the match? Corner from Eden Cole. The header from Captain Zoe Korma. Look how excited she is. She should be. That's a hot start to the game. 1-0 Dragons. Richwoods answers 20th minute. Acacia Morris, an incredible run, buries the equalizer. 1-1 your final. IVC beat East Peoria 7-0, also at Shea Stadium.
Mid-Atlantic Conference soccer game is Canton traveling to Dunlap. 4th minute of the match. Dunlap with control of it. It's Elise Grant crossing the ball into Devin Davis, who settles and waits and waits and then unloads. A shot to the upper corner of the net. Great shot early. 1-0 lead for Dunlap. But the shot of the game comes from senior Gabby Schupak. Her first varsity goal, an absolute bomb. Look at that shot. Football team could use her on kickoffs and field goals. Great goal, part of a 9-0 win for Dunlap.
Well, it's a big day for some college signings at some small schools here in the area.
Yeah, signing ceremony at Peoria Christian. 4 seniors will play college sports. They're honored today. Marion Seidels will play baseball at Eureka College. Molly Hellinga will play soccer at ICC. And 2 of Peoria Christian's all-time great athletes, soccer standout Quentin Hinnick, and signs with Clark University, and career scoring leader Malachi Persinger signs with NAIA basketball program Hannibal LaGrange in Missouri.
It was very hard at times, especially like freshman year. As I've said before, it was not always easy, but It was worth it, though, having the opportunity to play college basketball and keep playing the sport I love. And it's just an amazing opportunity. I can't be happier.
All the work that I put in is definitely worth it. See that my hard work's like I've got a reward for it now, but it's not done. Like, hopefully I can get to the pro stage one day or whatever, and I think that the best way I can do that is through Mike Pay.
Quentin will play for Peoria City coach Mike Pay at Clark. That's neat as well.
Well, there's just 200 students at Midland High School, but 2 of them are headed off to play college baseball. Catcher Zach Schwenke signs with Illinois Valley Community College. Outfielder and pitcher Owen LaRoe with Blackhawk Community College.
I just think the hard work pays off, and if you just keep working at your dreams, it'll just come true. But yeah, Midland hasn't had somebody go to college in about 6-7 years, so it's pretty crazy.
It really brings light to a small program. You know, we've had a ton of great guys come through here, but for us to just get the opportunity to go and play ball at the next level, it's really great.
Owen and Zach are teammates now, but they will play for conference rivals in college. Normal Community and East Peoria win in softball today, and both Metamora and Dunlap Tennis advance to the semifinals of the Pitchford Invitational, which wraps up tomorrow at Metamora.